What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing a cool deck that we brewed up that combines all of our favorite things: Eldrazi Aggro, Prison, and Land Destruction. So let's take a look at the deck and talk about how we landed on some of these cards. Starting with the lands, we have 12 must-have lands. So we have 4 Cavern of Souls, 4 Eldrazi Temple, and 4 Ugin's Labyrinth. The Cavern of Souls provides colors for Linebreaker, Mycospawn, and Worldbreaker, and then it just makes our Eldrazi uncountable, which is really important in this meta right now. We have Eldrazi Temple, which is going to be tapping for 2 most of the time. It's going to speed up our clock a lot. Same with Ugin's Labyrinth. If we're able to imprint with Devour of Destiny, Worldbreaker, or All Is Dust, we can play all our 4 drops on turn 2. With Ugin's Lab, we can play Chalice on 1 or Trinisphere on turn 2. The rest of the lands just have for color with Prismatic Vista, Secluded Courtyard, and Unclaimed Territory, naming Eldrazi. We have 3 basics with Waste, Mountain, and Forest, and then we have 1 Gemstone Cavern. I like Gemstone in the main, that way if we don't get the Soul Land on turn 1, we can still potentially play Chalice on turn 1. For the Eldrazi Aggro part of the deck, we have 4 Eldrazi Linebreaker and 4 Glaring Fleshraker. So Linebreaker just provides a really quick clock, and Glaring Fleshraker can just win out of nowhere. Because we're mostly an aggro deck, I like running at least 2 Dismember in the main, that way we can clear the way for all of our Eldrazi to get in. For our 4 drops, we have Sowing, Mycospawn. This helps ramp us, and then if we can kick it, we can start our Land Destruction. And then we have 4 Thought-Knot Seer. This is just a nice staple. Usually want to be casting this on turn 2 as a good threat. For our 7 drops and what helps with Ugin's Labyrinth, we have 3 Worldbreaker, 4 Devourer of Destiny, and 2 All Is Dust. So Worldbreaker is just another good Eldrazi, helps with our Land Destruction plan, and helps turn on Ugin's Labyrinth. Devour of Destiny, amazing in the opener, helps filter our lands, look for the prison pieces if we can. Also helps with Ugin's Lab. And same with All Is Dust, just a nice board wipe, and then we can continue with our aggro plan. And lastly, probably one of my most favorite cards, Kozilek's Command. So this is a very flexible card. It's an Eldrazi staple now, and it combos really well with our deck. Specifically Glaring Fleshraker. So if you have Fleshraker in play, you can cast K-Command, make a bunch of Scions, trigger Fleshraker, and just ping them for 1,000,000. And then lastly, we cannot forget our prison pieces. We have 4 Trinisphere and 4 Chalice in the main. You usually want to be casting Chalice of the Void on turn 1, and then Trinisphere on turn 2. Anything after that is a little loose, but you can still get there with them. For the sideboard, I went heavy on 3s this time. So we have 3 Surgical Extractions for graveyard decks, 3 Wastegate Battle Mage for artifact and enchantments. We have 1 Emrakul because we always play against Mill, 1 extra All Is Dust for board wipes, 1 Stonebrain for combo decks, 2 Disruptor Flute, mostly for the 1 ring, but we can bring that in against anything with activated abilities. 3 Damping Sphere, this is for Tron, Storm, combo decks, and then another Gemstone Caverns we can bring in on the draw. So that is Eldrazi Aggro Prison in Modern. I want to remind you guys that I do deck donations, so if you want to send a cool list that you want to see me play, feel free to reach out. All the information is in the section down below. And I am starting to stream here and there too, so make sure you check out the stream. Give that a follow as well. If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and let's get in the gameplay. All right, we're going to match 1 on the draw. We're going to keep this. We have Temple, Linebreaker, Chalice on 2. We'll see. And then we can, if we draw a fatty, we can play Thought-Knot on 2 instead of Swamp Go. No Thoughtseize is good. K-Command. We'll just go Temple Go. Not sure what this is. All right, they have the Thoughtseize. They must have just drawn that. Probably going to take Chalice, and then we'll just slam Linebreaker and hope it doesn't get Fatal Pushed. Hoping for that 7 drop. All right, they take Linebreaker. Oh, and they play a Field of Ruin. All right, I guess we'll play Chalice on 1. Assuming this is like, just like Coffers. We could kill Sorin. I kind of want to Thought-Knot here. See what they're working with. Yeah, like, Jesus. 2 Fatal Push. I'm surprised they took the Linebreaker, to be honest. Or the, all right, they drew a land. They have 2 Fatal Push in hand. They could kill our Temple, but we can still, I don't know. They're probably going to do this at our upkeep. And by upkeep, I meant draw step. We drew 1 basic, so we can get a waste. Luckily, our deck is not as fragile. Mycospawn 1, 2, 3. Guess we'll just Mycospawn, get an Eldrazi Temple. I'd like to kick this, but we haven't drawn a 7 drop yet. Get a Temple, and draw another Field of Ruin. I'd rather than draw Field of Ruins than anything else, so I really don't care. Get a Mountain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can X equals 3 next turn. Vista. Dead card, unfortunately. Actually, no, we can tap for Swamp, so that's pretty sweet, actually. We're going to hold up K-Command instead of playing Thought-Knots here, because we know they have 2 Fatal Push. So just going to play it to extort just to gain some life. All right, we'll play that and just pass. Yeah, I thought they were going to play the pushes to, I don't know why they didn't do that. They play land, I think. I don't know. We'll scry, make dudes. That's nice that this taps for black, so it's not completely dead. Wow, these are all terrible. Down, down. All Is Dust is something if we need to. Worldbreaker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's attack first. And then we can just, I don't know, I might save Worldbreaker. Let's see what they have. Oh, Bowmasters, sure. See if they ping us or a spawn. All right, they ping us. All right, they just chump Thought-Knots here. They take 3. They still have 2 Fatal Push in hand. Kind of want to save this. I'm just going to play this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. We could play both out, I guess. Take a Fatal Push. Yeah, why not? Let's just play both out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cast this. Ether Urborg. Should concede there, right? Because they can't draw a ring anymore as they're out because they need the 4th land. And then they're just dead on board. Yep. Nice. All right, so bring in Gemstone Caverns. All is dust. I feel like Trinisphere is not the greatest here. Also, I don't know what's good against mono black. They're going to be bringing like Break the Ice and stuff. They don't have any artifacts besides. This is just Destroy, right? Oh, this is Exile. I guess we'll bring this in. I mean, Flute could be good to name Field of Ruin. It also names the One Ring too. Good on 2 Thought Knots. We'll try that. You can kind of do whatever. We'll keep this. Against a Thoughtseize deck, this hand's fine-ish. So I can set it out. Yeah, this is just playing straight up, what's it called? Coffers. Ooh, Temple's really good. Go Temple Pass. We could play out a Battle Mage, but I'd rather save that to be kicked. Cabal Coffers. Flesh Raker. Let's lead off on Thought Knot. Maybe we can take a ring. Jeez, okay. So they have the Field of Ruin, which is annoying. This doesn't do anything right now. We're going to take the ring. They have the Urborg, so we're definitely taking the ring. It's a pretty good hand for them. But they can just go Field of Ruin, eat our Temple if they want. That's what they're going to do. Kind of unfortunate. Get a wastes. I mean, if that's their turn, that's not the worst. Oh, they drew Fatal Push? That's kind of brutal. We draw Gemstone Caverns, yikes. Go Courtyard. I kind of want to go Flesh Raker. Mycospawn might be good. They're going to go nuts next turn. Probably get a ring. Let's play Mycospawn and try to ramp up a little bit. But it's... Or we can just end of turn Kozilek's Command and then Mycospawn there. Could play Flesh Raker. I kind of want to like Flesh Raker and Kozilek's. I don't know if we need to do that right this second, but it's only for 2. Yeah, let's do that. I'm assuming they're gonna play Urborg out. Okay. Now they have a lot of mana, so now they can Avarice if they want for like a ring. Oh, come on, they Thoughtseize. All right, I guess we're gonna do this now. They've been drawing hot. I guess we have 2 of these. Yeah, they can go. Whatever. Probably take Mycospawn. I don't know. Or Battle Mage if they're trying to get a ring. All right, to take the Mycospawn, they have access to 5 mana. So this can cost 3, and then they can 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, they're just gonna use the whole thing. Okay. They're gonna draw 3 cards, lose 3 life. Oh, damn, dude. Yeah, we need a Chalice on 1 for all this stuff. All right, we'll just Kozilek's Command for 2. Not sure what we're looking for. Let's see. I mean, Chalice on 1 is decent. I think I want this. I kind of want Chalice on 1. Oh my god, another Chalice? Okay. Gemstone Caverns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just play Flesh Raker out. Play out Chalice. We're assuming that they're gonna have like a ring or something. I mean, I guess we'll pass and just hold up this for 1 if like we're desperate. But this stops Thoughtseize, Fatal Push. This is usually like a 1 of. Now they just have a million mana. Probably just like win from here. Okay, we knew they had that. They go back up to 19 and then just pass with all this mana open. We draw all his dust. I wish we still had Flesh Raker out. This would be so much damage. All right, we'll just pass. So see what they do end of turn. Maybe they just drew a bunch of 1-drops, or what are they gonna do here? Bowmasters. Yeah, we assumed with that. Let's just do this now because we're gonna be drawing a card, and I want to trigger Bowmasters. I don't think we're gonna be killing anything, but I could be wrong. I don't think I care about Bowmasters. Hopefully they don't have like a board wipe. No, we don't need that. We need. Let's see. We can all his dust stuff. Flute could be... I don't want Line Breaker either. Let's go... I don't need that. Let's just go Spawn and Flute. And then we can always flash in Flute if they play the One Ring. They have 5 cards in hand. They get him for 2. No blocks. See if they have like the Damnation or something. 2, 3, 4, 5. They just pass? What are they doing? I wonder if they... What sucks is that we're gonna Mycospawn this and they're just gonna have another one. It's a bit tempting to hit the Coffers, but we're going to... I guess we have to hit the Urborg, right? All right, they're making a crap ton of mana. Assuming this is gonna kill the Mycospawn. Do we want to put Chalice on 2? But then that stops all my stuff. But it would stop some of their stuff, but I don't think it's worth it, I guess. I'm assuming they're gonna like just march for 15. I wish we had like a way to kill this. Yeah, that happens. We need like a threat. I mean, we put Devour on the bottom. All right, they have the field, which we don't really care about. We could always flute that, but I'd rather flute the One Ring. They have 1 card in hand. Oh, they hit trying to go for the colored sources. Okay, we have basics. They have 1 card in hand. I'm glad we hit the Urborg. They didn't end up having anything. All right, threat. But we don't have red now. No, we picked the wrong color. We don't have red or blue. Pretty awkward. I am just gonna pass, I guess. At least like 1 more turn. We can always play the Battle Mage for 2. I kind of want them to like play more stuff to the board so we can all his dust. There we go. Something finally. All right, name the One Ring. Glad that worked out. Or we need like Roll Breaker or something. We asked for it and we got it. Eat the Coffers. Nice, and they scoop. All right, welcome to match 2 on the draw. This hand, so annoying. If this hand had a 7-drop, I'd want to keep it. It's 2 lands, no red source, no whatever. We're gonna mull. This is even worse. All right, we're gonna go to 5. Oh my god, this hand sucks too. We'll keep. All right, put 2 cards in the bottom. World Breaker and I think Line Breaker. Honestly, we want to keep Devour to try to find Ugin's Lab, probably. Undercity Sewer. So this will probably go get a Cavern. Oh no, it's Mill. Not a good matchup. Especially mulling to 5. It's better against this aggro matchup, but still. I'm gonna take a Cavern. Let's just play this out now. Crazy they milled a Hejon Crab over. I wonder if they're looking for a second land. Hey, Matt and Zach. What's up? Nice to see you guys. All right, so they had a second crab, which makes sense. An Eldrazi in the sideboards strictly for this matchup. So if nothing else, this hand is really slow though, unfortunately. Oh, that actually speeds things up quite a bit. That's a really good draw. Devour. We're going to draw, or do we want to make a thing? 1, 2, 3. We can play this and get a temple. I think I want to scry rather than ramp. Exile this, scry and draw. All is dust. Another K command's not the worst. Preordained. At least they're not like milling us. They're just kind of like dirtling. Hoping for no Field of Ruin. They top, which is annoying. Preordain again. So that must have been like maybe like land preordain, or they top again. Trinisphere. I would love a Chalice. Oh, this is so awkward. Like I want to play both Mycospawn and Trinisphere, but I feel like I want to play Trinisphere first. I'm going to play Trinisphere first. I think it's so close. I think it'll really slow them down, so I'm going to do that. It's just going to make all their stuff really awkward. Their 1 mana cantrips and crabs and stuff. If they want to counter things, they have to use up all their mana. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then maybe if we draw a temple, we can kick this. We might even save this to be kicked. We might K-command next turn. They drew the Field of Ruin. That's so obnoxious. Oh, they didn't use it. All right, they Tasha's us. For 10 cards. Nice. All is dust. Wow. I can't believe they didn't field us there. 4 is not very good. 2, 3, 4. So we can Mycospawn for a temple. We can hold up K command. Like, I guess I'd rather K command. I don't really care if I lose this Devour. It sucks that we drew the basic though. I think I'm gonna hold up K command and then just Mycospawn their like Undercity when they go to Field of Ruin me. So they're gonna field. I don't know how many base. They have to have like more, like another island, and then we can hit their sewers. Wow, they just do nothing. Does that mean they have a counter spell? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. But we're casting it for more mana than for drown, right? So we only have 4 cards in the graveyard. So if we cast this for 5, they can't drown it, right? I think that's how that works. And even if they do counter this, we can just Mycospawn their field so they can't field us. Oh, they just nothing. Okay. Bottom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they're just like letting us untap, man. I don't know what's going on. 1, 2. I want a Flesh Raker and a Thought Knot Seer, I guess. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How much do I care if they kill this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess I do kind of care. So well, we're gonna have to use that regardless. Let's cast that. We're gonna have to use the Labyrinth. See if they're gonna counter this. 4, 5. I guess we're just gonna hit the Field of Ruin. 4, 5, 6. Get that off the field. If they're not really gonna mill us anything special, and they can only cast 1 spell a turn. Yeah, I'm surprised they took so long to field this. I feel like I would have done that immediately. All right, next turn we can cast an uncounterable Thought Knot. All right, let's cast this first. I mean, we don't get the Flesh Raker down first. I think that's fine. We know they have to have like reactive spells. They're not casting anything, so we're gonna cast this uncounterable. Are they gonna like drown this? Okay, they're trying to counter it. That's weird. They must not have seen that we used the, yeah. All right, against Mill, we want definitely Emrakul. I mean, all his dust is just good. I don't know. Like, I just want all the cards. I love Drippers bringing in every card. Chalice on 1's amazing against Consign. Emrakul's amazing, obviously. Gemstone, Caverns. Take out a territory for Gemstone. This is like way too slow. We have 3 single lands, Trinisphere. We're gonna mulligan this. Oh, man. We have 2 Ugin's Lab with no 7 drops. Pretty awkward. I am gonna keep it though. And I guess put back 1. I'm not going to 5. And this, like, if we draw a 7, we're pretty set. They preordain. Draw a temple is pretty good. We're gonna play that out. If we draw a 7 drop, we can cast Thought Knot Seer. We can Flesh Raker in turn 2. Most likely. They shotgun a Water Grave. Is this Glimpse? Yeah, Glimpse. Okay. They didn't hit any Eldrazi. Prismatic Vista. Play a Cavern. They're not gonna field the Cavern. They're gonna field the temple if anything. They'll just pass. Next turn probably bait something out. Actually, no. I mean, next turn we can just cast an uncounterable Thought Knots here, depending on what they do. Still no 7 drop. 8 in the deck, right? They can just drown this if they want. Oh, they get rid of Trinispheres. Okay. That's actually really funny. That's an interesting choice. I feel like you don't really want any surgical effects in this matchup. Like, they got lucky and hit one, but just we don't really rely on any one specific card. Now we get to cast Uncounterable Thought Knot, trigger Flesh Raker unless they drown it. Or they could always like fetch push. That's what it looks like they're gonna do. Drown the Flesh Raker. I mean, they know a Thought Knot's coming, so it's a Chalice on 1. We're still gonna play this out though. Take some mill spells most likely. Really hope it's not all 1 drops. Archive Trap and Tasha's. All right, we'll take Tasha's. And we just won't ever fetch with Prismatic Vista. Oh, come on. They drew a 1 drop into fetch land. Hopefully they hit a Eldrazi soon. So we know they have Archive Trap in the deck. That's it. Come on. But Chalice on 1's pretty good against mill. All the surgical effects, the crabs, oh, they put Archive Trap in the graveyard. The Ponder, Preordains. Oh, we actually have Worldbreaker in there too if we ever want to play that. All right, get it for 4. Yeah, we're not going to be casting Worldbreaker anytime soon though. 2, 3, 4, 5. Dugan's Lab. So they need like, I guess Ensnaring Bridge would be a good draw for them. They just pass. Devour. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's play out this Vista, and I'm just going to sacrifice it to get Worldbreaker back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because we're not close to casting Devour, so I'm just going to get Worldbreaker back. Hoping they're just drawing all 1-drops. When I said I would get crabs after Chalice. All right, let's... Oh, wait. Do we have to get Sacrifice Vista? Because, again, we don't want to trigger Archive Trap, so Devour... Another one. Put in Devour. 2, 3. Cast Worldbreaker. All right. Chalice is good against mill. All right, match 3. Finally on the play. All right, we're going to keep this hand. It's a turn 1 Chalice. They reveal Gigantha. So hopefully Chalice on 1 just kind of stops them in their tracks with all the, assuming it's going to be like energy. All right, reveal Devour. Trinisphere is pretty good. Temple's also really good. I think we're going to go Temple because we have all this removal and stuff like that. I just want more mana. We go Lab. Devour, Chalice on 1. We just want all the temples for Thought Knot, turn 2 Thought Knot, and to turn 3, like, K command and all that. And then obviously they're going to get a Surveil Land. Opponent said LOL GG. Alright, so against what we're assuming is energy. Take out Unclaimed Territory. I think like a Flesh Raker just because it dies so easily. Battle Mage might be nice against... We don't know exactly what they're up against, but let's see if we can get a good start like that again. We do have the Dismember. Pretty slow otherwise. Turn 1 Dismember, turn 2 Chalice on 1. Let's mulligan this one. This one's also pretty bad. Alright, we have to put back that and... Between Trinisphere and Thought Knot. Probably Trinisphere. We're looking for Ugin's Lab. We can go Temple into kill their 1-drop, probably. Scalding Tarn. We still didn't get to see what they were on exactly, but we're going to assume it's energy. Or Prowess, actually. Yeah, Prowess. Yep. All right, let's see. There's Chalice. Take Chalice. Oh, wait, we don't have a second land. Oh, no. Whatever. We're dumb. Was there... What did we reveal? 2 lands. I mean, we could have taken a land, but then it's like, whatever. All right, they're going to pump. We'll Dismember. Obviously, land for Chalice on 1 would be swell. But it does... Chalice on 1 still doesn't stop Prowess, because they can just cast things into it. They might just put Gigantha to hand, just to get the Prowess up, I guess. They can... Ping 1 more time, hit us 4, and then we can just K-command this. I think if we just K-command this, there's no way that they... Yeah, let's just get rid of this. Let's scry. So we're gonna scry, exile, keep that on top. Do they have no threats in play? We just gotta hope they don't draw Flying Drago. All right, they put Gigantha to hand. We're gonna steal that with Thought Knots here. Cavern, oh no, Eldrazi. Not that it matters. Take Gigantha. So they have Bolt and Legion Leadership in hand, which is just another land. No, they found Slick Shot. All right, well, we're gonna cast Trinisphere, I guess, to make them have to actually pay for it, though. That's what we don't want them to find, Slick Shot, because that'll just win the game on its own. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. But they're gonna cast Slick Shot, and then we can just Devour it. They can only get him for 1. We'll just cast that now. They'll scoop to that, though. Get him for 4. They say GG's. All right, nice. 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. All right, welcome to match 4 on the draw. And this is a 1-lander. Definitely can't keep. We will keep this. Keep. Put back a Chalice. Reveal Devour. Hopefully this is a Chalice on 1 match. Raucous Theater tapped. I mean, we're still going to put Chalice on 1, but this could be like a lot of decks. Let's see what we reveal. Could take a threat. K-Command's really good. Protection. There's no Gigantha, so could be Mardu Energy, but they would play Gigantha too, I think. I'm going to take K-Command. I'm going to assume this is Mardu Energy. And K-Command is just always good, so they could go like, if they go like 2-mana Cat. Wow, great job. Yeah, lands are good. Temples are good, actually. Not lands, but temples specifically. No plays. Probably another Surveil Land. Stomping Ground untapped. Oh, no. It's, okay. We don't really have anything for this matchup. We need like Thought Knot Seers and stuff. All right, let's exile. I mean, they could just go off next turn, I guess. Well, exile and scry. If they have creativity, they can just probably play a land and then just eat the food token. Yeah, we don't want any of these. Oof, terrible draw. Also, Chalice on 1's pretty bad too. Oh, Thought Knots here is fantastic. That's what we needed. But they also have, what's it called coming off. So they can, they have the creativity. All right, take the creativity. They don't have white mana to bounce. Yeah, so they could have gone off the next turn, but they can just filter these 2 Dwarven Mines. They put 1 in the graveyard. All right, they play another Fable. Okay. Yeah, this seems like a tough matchup if they just 1, 2, 3, 4, let's say 4, 5. Yeah, we can't return this yet. Mycospawn. That's a great draw 2? Do we not have, we don't have brain mana. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, I guess we'll play Cavern and pass. This is tough because we can exile the Goblin Shaman token, I guess. Their hand is just Teferi and 2 mystery cards. Probably should have just attacked too. 2, 4, 5. I think we need to kill the Goblin Shaman. Well, we can just like hold up stuff, I guess, to whatever they target. They got rid of Static Prison and Spell Pierce, play a land. But if they just target, all right, we're gonna scry and just make a bunch of things, I guess. Oh, it's all 1 drop, so all of this is not really what we want either. Cavern, like Devour on something can be maybe good, but we already have this one. Maybe we should have kept the Cavern for the green source, actually. We can't undo. 4, 5, 6. This is 6, 7 for this. Yeah, I guess not keeping a land is loose, but I mean, we have all the mana, but we don't have the green source for Sowing. Let's attack with Thought Knot, see what they do. No blocks. We could end of turn K command again. I think we have to eat this because then they can just combo us out. But Devour is really good against, try this, eat this one. And then I guess we just play this lab out blind. I guess we should have did that first, just not eat the token. Chalice on 1, surprisingly effective, but then they got to discard all of them. So they're going to make another dwarf token. Oh, they got a Xander's Lounge. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they have a Wren. They make another food. 1, 2, 3. And they scoop. Jeez. I feel like they weren't dead. All right. Like Trinisphere is definitely not good. Definitely want Surgicals. Definitely want Stone Brain, Gemstone Cavern. I want like all of this. Dismember's good. Blindbreaker again. Not the greatest. Chalice on 1 was decent. Take Unclaimed Territory out. I mean, this hits Fables. Flute is good for creativity. No, we're going to keep this because we have 2 Devours, 2 Temples. We can look for maybe a Chalice. Chalice one's like not the greatest, but it's helpful. Or Stone Brain, actually. Oh man, these are all great cards. Take Thought Knot this time and see if we hit a Stone Brain on the next one. Yeah, let's take the Thought Knot. Get rid of a lot of good cards though. Dismember is fantastic. We also don't have a green source for this Mycospawn, and then we didn't find a Nugan's Lab. They play tapped Jetmirrors. Assuming it's gonna be a Wren. Oh, nothing. Okay. Another Temple. I mean, we could play Fleshraker. Let's just play Thought Knot, I guess. They can't go off for a little bit, but we'll see what they're working with. Another tap land. Leyline Binding. Okay. So they get the draw, but then we get to see their hand. They do have the discharge. Paw Patch. Let's take Paw Patch because we don't care about Reprieve. Like a lot of our stuff has cast triggers that we can just eat this Leyline Binding. So we could cast Fleshraker, just dies a discharge. We could reprieve it. Probably should have played the Forest, actually. Yeah, we should have played the Forest. Because I just don't want to play this out and have it die, so I'm just going to pass. That's kind of stupid. If anything, we can kick Mycospawn if they want to reprieve it. Good for them. I mean, we can kick Mycospawn, we can cast Devour. They're going to play out Dwarven Mine most likely. Hopefully that's... They don't have... What's it called? Alright, they drew Wren. Makes Mycospawn not as good now. Ugin's Lab. So we can have 8 mana if we want. This is 6. Let's just start casting Haymakers here. Either Leyline Binding... Get the Thought Knot trigger. Next turn we can like Fleshraker, Mycospawn if we want, or we can just Devour the Ren insects. All right, they reprieve the Devour. Oh, we get to eat the creativity that they just drew. So the hand is, I mean, they can play out Fable and start looting. All right, they do play out Galvanic up, Worldbreaker. That's 8 and 9 mana. It's like just not enough. Let's attack them. They might block and Galvanic Discharge. If they do that, that's fine with us because that means we get to, we're still gonna Devour. It's okay that they discharge this. Like they do get a redraw, but it's like whatever. All right, they get a Raucous Theater. They should have did that. They should have done that before they drew with Thought Knots here. Play a land and then pass. Yeah, Ren makes the land destruction plan awkward. Just hoping they don't draw it. We're just kind of have to, we're just kind of banking. If they do, it's not the worst because we can just exile it, but another Fable. But I guess if they have 2, yeah, it looks like they drew it. No, they drew it. 2 Terrastodons. Oh, that's... We're just too slow. It's like turn 6. We just couldn't stop them. The Ren really helped, and then we just kind of did nothing. It sucks too because we looked at their hand twice, but then they saw... I don't know. How many did they say? Yeah, 2 in their top 30%. All right, so they target our 3 lands and then a couple of their lands, which makes sense with run out. We'll take a draw step, but we're not beating this. All right, we'll play Ugin's Lab out, put in Worldbreaker, put out Fleshraker. I feel like we have to play out Fleshrakers instead of Sowings and just see. We're going to have to just like ping them to death. They're close to ulting as well. They could ult next turn to Fairy. They could bounce an Elephant token. Yeah. Yeah, they just got a lot of good draws sequentially. Let's just jump 1. Chalice. Play another Fleshraker. Trigger all these. We can play Chalice on 1, which will stop some stuff. Oh, come on. No, they drew another discharge. They probably should have did that. All right, down to 11. Yeah, that was kind of our plan, but they had the discharge. So now they can ultimate Ren and just have unlimited discharges. All right, they ultimate Ren. Probably discharge all this. Oh, I guess they can't cast it now because of Chalice. Oh no, they have another Ren. 3 mana, Sacred Foundry. They can creativity again if they want, if they have a land in hand. Oh, they can creativity at instant speed now. Well, just jump 1. Surgical. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see, let's use all these. Since we can't surgical, trigger Flesh Raker. We'll just hit the lounge. We have one more temple we can get. They can just reprieve, I guess. Yeah, we needed the Flesh Rakers to live. That would have been nuts. Next turn, we can hit a Terrastodon. They probably should have just creativity with like a dwarf token. All right, they ping a spawn. 4, 5, 6. All right, so we have to draw a land if we want to do that now. Yeah, I guess they just attack with everything. Take a draw set. All right, we'll just concede that. All right. Let's see. Take out the gemstones. I think we just have to. I mean, we have the Stone Brain. We have the Flute. We didn't really draw any sideboard cards. Maybe we could have mulled better. I think we mulled to 6 there, though. I don't know. Let's see. We finally got our first loss on the play this time. Ugh, we have everything but 1 land, so I think we've been mulliganing a lot this league, too. This hand kind of sucks, too. We have the Devour. Jesus, this hand. All right, we'll keep. Put back 2 Flesh Rakers. Yeah, this hand's going to need a lot of help. But you could have maybe kept that 7 or that 6, but, like, you just have to get lucky with the Devour, and that's not always guaranteed. I mean, if we're going to lose, we're mulliganing to just, it just sucks. It's unlucky. Yeah, they play tap land. Well, we draw land. I mean, if we're going to win, this is one way. We just need to draw more lands, and we can get a big K command, get the Flesh Raker, turn off other Galv Blasts, or their discharges. They could have Ren here. They had the Boseiju. Unfortunate. Oh man, we drew the Temple too. All right, get him for 2. Let's see if they play the Ren and try to get Boseiju back. I guess we'll have to. I don't know if we make spawns or they might have Teferi here too. Leyline Binding. See if they target the Flesh Raker or targeting the Chalice. Maybe we probably should have K command in response to that, to be honest. Or what are they gonna do? Discharge. Okay. We will scry and draw with this. Make a spawn. Go. I don't know if we need the other temple, but probably in the if they like Boseiju us out and if we draw something big. All right, play Temple. We're gonna have to run really hot if we want to win this game. Reprieve. Okay. I mean, their hand is pretty garbage, so that's really good for us. Their hand is 2 lands. So it's just like, who's going to top deck better? I think their top decks are a little better with Fable and Creativity as the Dwarven Mine. But we'll see. If we can get like World Breaker and some crazy stuff. All is dust. No, not what we need. Get him for 4. This will be nice to clear the board as long as they don't draw like Archon. Still nothing. Temple, no. We're going to keep that in hand in case they draw the Archon. Get him for 4. They block. And we're not going to all as dust because they can just make another dwarf end of turn. They're at 5 though. They're surveilling. They don't have any tokens in play either for creativity. They put a Paw Patch into the graveyard. Play a Dwarven Mine. So they have another blocker. I'm going to do this for not. I'm going to hold up for Spell Pierce mana. So let's. Oh my god, and they scoop. That's crazy, dude. That's awesome. All right, welcome to the final match. This is for the trophy, and we're going to keep this hand. We have turn 2 Thought Knot Seer. We have all our basics, which isn't always exciting, but we have Ugin's Lab, Imprint, World Breaker, turn 2 Thought Knot. They lead off on Foothills Go. This member's not bad. They play like an early threat. Foothills, Underground Mortuary. So this is probably some Yawg combo, Witch combo, something like that. Malevolent Rumble. Yeah, right here. They choose Grist. All right, so we're definitely gonna take that. Do we get rid of the spawn token? I'm gonna say no. It's close. So we can like, no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna, oh, Chalice on one's not bad either. Let's see what they have. Because this might just, they might like tap out for Yawg and then we can just dismember it. But we're definitely probably most likely gonna take this Grist here. Yeah, they have a Boseiju. Take Grist. Chalice on 1 isn't the greatest here. Even like Trinisphere. So our prison strategy isn't the best. They rumble again. Find a chord. Let's see what they take. They can't take the chord, so they have to take probably Willow Roots. They choose Verdant Catacombs. Oh, they find a Halfling. Okay. And a Mortuary. So their hand is, I think, 2 lands and a Zulaport. Not the greatest for them. Mycospawn, pretty good for us. Play Forest. It's kind of awkward because I definitely want to play them. Yeah, we'll be fine. We can play the Mycospawn and hold up Dismember if we need to. Get him for 4. No blocks, obviously. I don't mind that we're not kicking this. And then just send it back. We have Dismember. Chalice on maybe 2. But again, they have chords, so Chalice isn't the greatest. They play the Verdant Catacombs. They have Cutthroat and something. If they didn't draw like Yawg or something. Another Rumble. Revealing Walking Ballista and Grist. Okay, so they can cast Grist. That's a good find for them. All right, so they cast Grist. Yep. They're going to down tick on Thought Knot most likely. We're going to clear Grist this turn, which is fine because they're going to clear Thought Knot. Oh, wow. They didn't use the spawn token on that. I thought they were definitely going to use the spawn token. So we can cast World Breaker next turn. Yeah, I really thought they were going to. Kozilek's command is pretty good too. Let's attack first. I kind of want to just hold up K command now. They're definitely going to block with the spawn. I think we have to hold up K command. I don't mind because they're just going to make a spawn and I don't want them to play Cauldron. All right, they uptick because they have Ballista. If they play Cauldron, we just like straight up lose. They have so much stuff in the yard. That's why we need to get rid of it. Bowmasters. Okay, Bowmasters is fine. They ping us. They have Cord. They're playing Zulaport. We're just going to look for all his dust with this K command, I'm pretty sure. Another Grist. Yeah, that's fine. All right. So let's scry draw. We're going to ping Bowmasters, but I don't really care. There's a big scry, make a lot of dudes. We know they have Zulaport and like one card. This is for 6. So like we have to find all his dust. We do. Okay, cool. Bottom, bottom, bottom. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 14, 7, 7 plus 6, 13. Okay, cool. So we'll go Temple, Bowmaster trigger, sack so they don't spot, they don't drop whatever, but it's not going to matter anyway. All right, so let's just we're just going to all his dust here. Guess all his dust. Clear board, and they concede. All right, so against Yawgmoth, we definitely want these 3 surgical extractions. Gemstone Caverns on the draw, Stone Brain, all his dust, Disruptor Flute. Chalice is not good. Chalice is fine, but it's not like backbreaking. Same with Trinisphere. Prison Pieces out. We're kind of playing the fair game. 8 for 8 there. This hand's like fine. We have Flesh Raker. It has Temple. If we can draw 7, that's fine. It's not the most amazing, but we have Flute for Yawgmoth or for Grist. They also didn't lead off on a 1-drop, which is nice. God, dude, we hate drawing this card. I feel like we've drawn this card like every match. You like never want to draw it. 2 mana for wall. Oh, Rumble again. Okay. This is where you want Surgical. Oh, Fulminator? They chose Fulminator. Probably just going to name Fulminator with oh, just kidding. Fulminator is ours. No, thank you. Holy moly. Oh my god, this hand. So they have Force of Vigor for Disruptor Flute, which sucks for Yawgmoth. Oh man. So they could play Fulminator. They can play Grist next turn. Grist would be really bad too. I think I'm going to take Grist actually. If they Fulminator our land, like it sucks, but I don't know. You guys let me know if you take anything different. Insane though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it looks like they're just going to Fulminate a land. Yeah, it's fine. What's cool about this is we can play Linebreaker now. Oh, dude, that'd be so funny to Thought Knot the man. All right, we'll just play Linebreaker and just kind of like get their life total low, then Yawgmoth is less effective. Hit him down to for 8, or for, like, this is a crazy clock here. And that's why we took Grist, because this doesn't, like, advance their board. They're going to Rumble again. Oh, they're going to Wall of Roots. Okay. They're not drawing a second land. Linebreaker again. All right, so play out another Linebreaker. See if they scoop to this. All right, give all that. Give it a 9-3 Trample Haste. Attack with everything. Yes! And we get the 5-0. We only dropped 1 game too. That's awesome. All right, so that was Eldrazi Aggro Prison in Modern. We got the 5-0 with our brew. That's so sick. So the deck was pretty sweet. We got to do the thing a lot of the times. Even when we mulligan to like lose 5s or 6s just because we had to, we ended up pulling through, which was awesome. I think with the upcoming meta, Trinisphere and Chalice are going to be even more important, so I really liked having them here. And then in the matches where we had to side them out, we did have a lot to side in, so I like the sideboard for that also. But yeah, that'll do it for me. Thanks so much for watching. If you're enjoying the content, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Peace.